Good morning, everybody. We are in my single player world today. This is technically going to count as episode 1. This world has mostly been streamed. Like almost the entire world has been streamed. And I want to start actually making videos. So this is episode 1-ish of Smug single player world. This is the base. If you guys haven't caught the streams, I post the replays on YouTube. This is what we're looking like so far. I don't have my stuff on all the way to geared up, pretty much. This is the world. And she's a lot of fun. Today, though, we're going to be working on some terraforming with this guy. This is going to be a path going all the way to the top of this mountain. And we're going to be prepping for that. And potentially, if we have time, building the build that's going to go up there. Obviously, we're going to need to make this a lot bigger for the size and scale of this build. I was like, this is going to be like one of the smallest builds in the whole place. Yeah, no. No, it's big. So we're going to be doing all that on stream and then trying to get the build in this episode as well. Yeah, this is the world. It's nothing too crazy yet. It's a happy little place. Big dreams, big goals. We'll see how it all goes. Yeah, we're going to start making videos. I want to try to do... We'll feel it out for the first few. I'd like to do once a week or once every 2 weeks, do a video for it. I would like to do every week or every 2 weeks. We'll kind of have to feel it out, see how it goes. But we should be good. So, in preparation for the build, we've done a couple of things. She's still being weird. Okay. We're gonna have to clear the cobble back there, huh? Yeah, we're not gonna worry about that right now. So, we did a couple of things in preparation. One of which was mending up the tools quite a bit. The other one is clearing out the moss farm. Throwing it all into here, because we're gonna need a lot of it today. And we also... I don't even know where my... Guys, I seem to have lost my extra ender chest. But we got a lot of rockets. See? Rockets. Good stuff. So yeah. Did a little bit of prep stuff. We should be good to get rocking and rolling. Let's get into the build. Alrighty, guys. We've been doing a little bit more work on the build. Well, actually, quite a decent amount. And this is what we have so far. It's definitely not at all complete. But this is what we got and what we're thinking. Big old telescope in the middle of this big circly bit that's not complete. Because outside of the circle, there's going to be a jutty-outy bit, lots of bits as you can tell, that's going to actually look like a house. The plan is to have a bunch of gears going inside the telescope, like it kind of got partially rethrown together a bit. And they're going to lead into this floor, through the floor where it's glass right here, and there's going to be gears and stuff moving underneath too. That's the whole idea. We're also going to have a giant gear right here. Probably the biggest one I've made in this world. I actually don't know if it'll be bigger than the one down there, but thickness-wise, yeah, 2-wide gear. And this little guy right here is going to be a little steampunky power source. Maybe this is the only one up here. Just kept it small, just enough to power these gears so we can rotate the angle that the thing's looking at, the telescope, or the orientation it's looking at. It's all powered by just a little guy. Probably goes underground a bit. stuff like that. But it's all powered by that. Keep the smoke minimal so we can see the night sky clearly. And just try to make things look a little more run down and stuff like that. Like it's a bit older, you know? But these guys, a lot of them are on the back. That one's actually good. Do I have a thingy? I do have a thingy. Mr. Lever, go there. And, yeah, probably going to try to finish it now, so I will bring you guys back in whenever it looks good. Because right now, it looks like a platform. Understandably. So yeah, I'll bring you guys back in when she's all finished up. We'll be able to look through it, go through it, and you guys can really start to see more of what I'm talking about. I think it'll be good. So yeah, on a few. This right here is the part where it doesn't look dumb anymore. Well, maybe from this angle it looks dumb, but we finished the build. It looks wonderful. We got a cool little gear right here. Kind of fallen apart, old and rusted over a bit, kind of to bring into this build that, I don't know, that it's an older one and it's kind of fallen apart and trying to be kept together, but it just can't because it's so old and it's not being properly maintained. So yeah, I like that little bit. We did some cool stuff with the roof, which I think is phenomenal. You got a nice gradient running along here. It goes all the way into emerald blocks, which is super cool. And obviously we have the telescope sticking out of the top, which is the whole thing with the build. I don't think I did a perfect job at it. It looks a little wonky, like it's got a curve to it, you know? But altogether, I think it looks great, the build as a whole. I mean, it looks wonderful, in my opinion. This build is based on some lore. The lore being that there's an older fella that lives here, and he is obsessed with the stars, finding the secrets hidden in them. So just go into this with that. And this right here is a wonderful place. I kind of wanted to call it a laboratory, but it's not. It's the, ooh, I had the word for it earlier. Ooh, what is it? Observatory. That's what it's called. Yeah, this is the observatory where we're going to have an armor stand guy sitting right here looking up through the telescope, or probably more so standing. And this is his little humble abode. He's got gears to make sure everything works right. Yeah, let me take you through that. So, the telescopes, they don't just stay in one spot like this, right? So it's not always looking that way. Sometimes it wants to look down there. Sometimes it wants to look up there. And we needed to represent that in a way as if it could move. So what we did is we got some stuff going across and down as if it's able to pull it back that way. And it does that by a pulley system in these gears, which run into the floor. And it gets powered under there using steam. Very low amounts of steam because it gets in the way of viewing the stars. Right, so now that bit's working. But what if the telescope wants to not look that way, or that way, or that way? So we need to be able to rotate this entire top bit, which is why all of these guys are here. This is like the treads to the whole thing, kinda. And that works also coming from underground, which rotates this guy right here. It's got a little bit on the side, and that rotates this gear, which in turn rotates this gear, which then rotates this gear. And that rotates the whole place around, which I think is super cool. And then this is his little area. Actually, I still have to put a bed in right here, but it's like he's spent his whole life trying to find the hidden things in the stars, right? And he lives up here, and he's kind of lonely, but he's content because he's on a mission. And so his whole life is about that stuff, not about health or super taking care of himself. So he's got, well, why did that cause lag? I don't know. But he's got a little fridge and freezer right here, top shelf open. He's got a little stove top with an oven and some little bit of workspace, which is great. And then over here, there's going to be a bed. And it's kind of like he put the bed in here because he didn't really have a place to put it. So it was kind of just thrown in here wherever he could. And it's kind of meant to feel and look uncomfortable. I mean, the bed is right next to a moving gear, you know? So he basically just goes to bed every night, hoping that a gear doesn't, you know, hurt him in any way. So it's meant to be like really tight and uncomfortable up in this area because he kind of just threw all this together so that he could utilize the rest of the space to observing the stars and trying to learn about them. And yeah, got all of his books, everything he's learned over the years, everything he's trying to learn. Super cool. The other thing, I don't know if you caught it while we were up here a second ago, we got some little papers right here. Some research he was doing. Some armor stand magic. And I think I did a pretty good job with it. Like they all look like they're laying down on there. Like they're kind of stacked. They're thick because they're Minecraft papers, and that can't really be helped. But it looks really good, in my unprofessional opinion. Now, this sort of deal, all over this guy. All over this guy. Probably in some spots down here as well, like this area. Over here a bit, I want to put a computer here. These are supposed to be like the control levers for the 2 gear systems that move the telescope. But I think I want to do some armor stand stuff as well, because I don't want it to look like it's all the way one way and all the way the other way. I kind of want it in the middle a bit. So that is going to be the next project, doing armor stands. And this one, I mean, replay mod, it's not working, but I'm going to record of me doing all the armor stand stuff and make it into a little time lapse for you guys. And I hope it works out, and I hope you guys enjoy. See if we make this jump. Yeah, cool. Well, enjoy the time lapse, everybody. Whoa. It's a magical sheet of paper frozen in time. Ooh. Scary. What'd you guys think? It's pretty cool, huh? I really like what we've done so far. I mean, we got this guy. He's looking up. This is our dude. This is our main buddy. We need a name for him. Y'all comment in the comment section and let me know what we should name this fella. Good old fella. Yeah, he's sitting up there, thinks he's making a breakthrough, so he's writing stuff down as he's going and drawing stuff. It's pretty cool. And then over here, we did a little bit more. I decided we're not going to do the whole thing with that because I want to make some custom maps. And that's going to take some time. It's not something that's going to happen this episode for sure. But we're going to get the custom maps eventually, and then we're going to add to it and kind of make the papers be dirtied up around it, you know? Altogether, I think it looks pretty good. We obviously didn't do a whole lot. I mean, it took me like an hour and a half to do everything we did. But I think I like it. It looks very, very cool. Yeah, definitely more to come. I mean, we didn't even touch doing the levers down here in the computer and stuff. These guys, we didn't touch these guys at all. But yeah, dude, I love this floating one. I'm just like, oh, what's this over there? Why is it moving so much? So cool. Heck yeah. Yeah. That's going to do it for the episode. I got some other stuff we got planned. Might be doing a little bit of a copper farm in the next video. We'll see. But thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe. If you want to catch the streams, I believe you can find me on twitch.tv/mug761. Catch me there. I stream every day. Stream schedule's a little bit weird, but yeah, come hang out. We'll have fun. Thanks for hanging out, guys. It's raining again. Stupid Wayne. Stupid Wayne. Stupid Wayne. Did you say screw it? I don't want to say screw it. Guys, this is the build. It's raining. I'm not taking this seriously. This is the build. It's finished. This is it. This is the whole thing. It keeps raining. I'm sad. We're just gonna go away now. We're just gonna go away.